Hello, and welcome back to the Golden Wellness Guide podcast. I'm so glad you've tuned in. Today, we're going to talk about something many of us know all too well, especially as we get older. It's that sudden, painful seizing in your leg, often in the middle of the night, that we call a leg cramp. It's a frustrating experience that can disrupt a good night's sleep and leave you feeling tired and worried. But more than just an annoyance, these cramps are often a sign from your body. They're a signal that you might be lacking key nutrients and that your muscle health, the very foundation of your mobility and independence, might need some attention. Here in the United States, we're deeply focused on helping seniors live active, vibrant, and independent lives. We understand that taking care of our legs and our muscle and joint system is incredibly important. Our legs are what carry us through life, connecting us to the world, to our families, and to the activities we love. In today's episode, we're diving deep into a very practical topic: beating cramps, rebuilding leg strength, the Golden Nutrition Guide for Seniors. Based on insights from recent health science, we are going to take a complete look at the golden foods and diamond nutrients that can help you not only say goodbye to those pesky cramps, but also rebuild strong, resilient muscles and steady legs so you can walk confidently on any path you choose. We won't just be making a list. I'll walk you through in the simplest terms why these foods work their magic. We'll explore how each vitamin and mineral functions inside your body. And most importantly, I'll share specific, practical tips and simple ideas you can easily bring into your daily meals starting today. The journey to better health is a long-term one, built on knowledge and consistency. I believe that after our chat today, you'll have a clear nutritional roadmap and a powerful sense of motivation to start improving your leg health and enhancing your quality of life. So, let's get started on this wonderful journey of discovery.
Part 1. The 3 Anti-Cramp Warriors already in your kitchen. The wonderful thing about nutrition is that sometimes the most powerful solutions are found in the most familiar everyday foods. The science we're discussing today highlights 3 foods that act as frontline warriors in the battle against cramps and muscle weakness. They are eggs, bananas, and nuts and seeds. It sounds simple, doesn't it? But behind that simplicity lies a treasure trove of priceless nutrients. Let's break them down, one by one. 1. Eggs, nature's multivitamin. When I mention eggs, I know some of you might feel a little hesitant, especially if you've been told to worry about cholesterol. Won't eggs raise my cholesterol? How many are safe to eat in a week? These are completely valid questions. However, modern nutritional science, both here in the US and around the world, has given eggs a much fairer look. For older adults, eggs aren't the villain. They are truly a superfood, a multivitamin gifted to us by nature. So why are eggs so good for your muscles and for preventing cramps? Imagine your muscles are like a house. To keep that house strong and sturdy, you need good bricks. In your body, protein is the brick that builds and repairs your muscles. As we age, we naturally start to lose muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia. If we don't supply enough protein bricks, our muscle house will start to deteriorate, leading to weakness, fatigue, and a higher risk of cramps. High-quality protein. Eggs are called the gold standard of protein. Why? Because the protein in eggs is a complete protein. This means it contains all 9 of the essential amino acids that our bodies cannot make on their own. These amino acids, especially one called leucine, act like an ignition switch that turns on the muscle-building process in your body. When you eat an egg, you're giving your body the best possible construction crew to repair and build muscle, helping them recover faster, feel less tired, and contract more efficiently, which dramatically reduces your risk of cramps. Vitamin D, the calcium transporter. We often hear that vitamin D is good for bones because it helps us absorb calcium. This is absolutely true. But vitamin D's job doesn't stop there. It is also critical for muscle function. Calcium isn't just for bones, it's essential for the process of muscle contraction and relaxation. Vitamin D acts like a dedicated transporter, carrying calcium into your muscle cells. Without enough vitamin D, calcium can't get where it needs to go, leading to unorganized muscle contractions, which can cause muscle weakness and painful cramps. The yolk of an egg is one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D. Getting some morning sun along with eating eggs is a perfect combination. The nerve health duo vitamin B12 and choline. Cramps aren't just a muscle problem, they are closely tied to your nervous system. Think of your nervous system as the command center that sends signals telling your muscles to contract or relax. If there's a problem with the signal, muscles can get faulty commands, causing them to spasm uncontrollably. Once again, eggs shine here with their rich supply of vitamin B12 and choline. Vitamin B12 helps protect the myelin sheath, which is the protective coating around your nerves, ensuring signals travel quickly and accurately. Choline is a building block for acetylcholine, a key neurotransmitter for communication between nerves and muscles. Getting enough of these two nutrients from eggs helps keep your body's communication system running smoothly, preventing cramps related to nerve issues. B. How to eat eggs the right way. On cholesterol. The American Heart Association has stated that for most healthy older adults, eating one egg a day does not increase the risk of heart disease. The cholesterol you eat in food has less of an impact on your blood cholesterol than saturated and trans fats do. The issue isn't the egg itself, but what you eat it with. An egg fried in butter and served with sausage and white toast is the real concern. Recommendation. As mentioned in the video analysis, older adults can comfortably eat about 6 to 7 eggs per week. The best ways to prepare them are boiled, poached, or scrambled with a little olive oil. Try pairing eggs with other nutrient-rich foods like spinach, tomatoes, bell peppers, and a slice of whole grain toast for a perfect breakfast that provides sustained energy for your day. A quick tip. Remember to drink plenty of water. Protein requires water for your body to process it, so as you increase your egg intake, make sure you stay well hydrated. 2. Bananas, the mineral-rich energy bar. The banana is a familiar, sweet, and convenient fruit. It's not just a great snack, it's a factory for essential minerals that your muscles crave. If eggs are the bricks, then the minerals in bananas are like the electrical wiring and lubricating oil that keep your muscle machinery running smoothly. How do bananas help your legs? 1. Potassium, the great regulator. Bananas are most famous for their high potassium content. Potassium is a critical electrolyte. Electrolytes are minerals that carry an electric charge when dissolved in your body's fluids, and they play a key role in balancing fluids, sending nerve signals, and, most importantly, muscle contractions. Imagine a delicate electrical balance between sodium and potassium inside and outside of your muscle cells. This difference creates an electrical potential that allows nerve signals to fire and muscles to contract. When you're low on potassium, this balance is thrown off, the electrical current becomes faulty, and your muscles can become overexcited and lock up. In other words, a cramp. A medium-sized banana can provide about 10 to 12% of your daily potassium needs, a fantastic way to maintain this electrolyte balance. 2. Magnesium, nature's muscle relaxant. If potassium helps muscles contract, magnesium does the opposite. It helps them relax. Magnesium acts as a natural gatekeeper, blocking calcium from flooding into nerve and muscle cells. This helps to regulate and calm down nerve signals, allowing muscles to rest after a contraction. When you're deficient in magnesium, this gate is left wide open. Calcium rushes in, and your muscles can stay in a constant state of tension, making them prone to cramping. Bananas provide a healthy dose of magnesium, which works together with potassium to create a smooth, rhythmic cycle of muscle contraction and relaxation. 3. Vitamin B6, the quiet supporter. Bananas are also a great source of vitamin B6. This vitamin is important for creating neurotransmitters like serotonin and norepinephrine, which help regulate mood and nerve function. It's also essential for producing hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen to your tissues, including your muscles. When your muscles get enough oxygen, they work more efficiently and are less likely to become fatigued or cramp up. B. Enjoying bananas smartly. Recommendation: eating 1 to 2 bananas a day is a wonderful choice. You can eat them as is, blend them into a smoothie with yogurt and spinach, or slice them over your morning oatmeal. Choosing your banana. The riper the banana, the sweeter and easier it is to digest, but it also has more sugar. A banana that's still a bit green has more resistant starch, which is a type of fiber that's great for your gut health and doesn't spike your blood sugar as quickly. Depending on your preference and health needs, for example, if you have diabetes, you can choose the ripeness that works best for you. 3. Nuts and seeds, tiny nutritional powerhouses. Don't underestimate small nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, or sunflower seeds. They are concentrated nutritional treasures, packing enormous power when it comes to protecting your muscle and heart health. A. The hidden strength in nuts and seeds. Rich in magnesium and potassium. Just like bananas, nuts and seeds are some of the best plant-based sources of magnesium and potassium. Pumpkin seeds in particular are considered the king of magnesium. Just a small handful can provide a significant amount of your daily magnesium needs, effectively helping your muscles relax and preventing cramps. Almonds and cashews are also excellent choices. Healthy anti-inflammatory fats. A major benefit of nuts, especially walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds, is that they are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These are good fats that have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Low-grade, chronic inflammation is one of the root causes of many age-related ailments, including muscle and joint pain. Omega-3s help to calm inflammatory responses in the body and improve blood flow circulation, ensuring that enough oxygen and nutrients get to your muscles. This reduces the risk of cramps caused by poor circulation. Plant-based protein and fiber. Nuts and seeds also provide a good amount of plant-based protein and are very rich in fiber. The protein helps with muscle repair, while the fiber supports a healthy digestive system, regulates blood sugar, and helps you feel full longer. This can help you maintain a healthy weight, a key factor in reducing stress on your legs and joints. B. How to add nuts and seeds to your diet. Recommendation: a small handful, about 1 ounce or 28 grams, of mixed nuts and seeds each day is a great goal. You can enjoy them as a snack or sprinkle them on your salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. Almond butter or peanut butter, the natural kind with no added sugar, on a piece of whole grain toast also makes a fantastic breakfast or snack. A quick tip: try to choose unsalted nuts to avoid taking in too much sodium, which can disrupt your electrolyte balance. If you have trouble with chewing, you can use nut butters or ground seeds to mix into your food. So there you have it. With just these 3 simple food groups, eggs, bananas, and nuts and seeds, you have a powerful nutritional toolkit to fight back against leg cramps. By smartly incorporating them into your daily meals, you are actively giving your body the essential materials it needs to build strong muscles and a smoothly functioning nervous system.
Part 2. The 6 super nutrients for total leg health. Beyond those 3 frontline warriors, the scientific analysis also points to 6 other crucial nutrients. Think of these as supportive specialists that boost your leg health from every angle, from your muscles and joints to your circulatory system. Let's explore these super nutrients. 1. Protein, the foundation of strength.
We already touched on protein with eggs, but its importance is so great that it deserves its own section. Age-related muscle loss, or sarcopenia, is a reality of getting older, but we can absolutely slow it down and even partially reverse it by getting enough protein. Why do older adults need more protein? When we're young, our bodies are very efficient at using protein to build muscle. But as we age, our bodies become somewhat resistant to these muscle-building signals. This is called anabolic resistance. It means we need a larger dose of protein at each meal to flip that muscle-building switch. Nutrition experts in the U.S. now recommend that older adults aim for about 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. For example, a person who weighs 150 pounds, about 68 kilograms, should aim for 68 to 82 grams of protein per day. Diversify your protein sources. Besides eggs, enrich your diet with other high-quality protein sources, like poultry, skinless chicken breast or turkey, fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and herring. More on this in a moment. Lean red meat. A moderate amount of lean beef or pork loin is also beneficial. Dairy products. Greek yogurt is an excellent concentrated source of protein. Cottage cheese and milk are great too. And plant sources. Tofu, lentils, chickpeas, and other beans. A pro tip. Try to spread your protein intake evenly throughout the day, for example, 20 to 30 grams per meal, instead of eating most of it at dinner. This helps to maximize muscle protein synthesis. 2. Omega-3 fatty acids, the anti-inflammatory firefighters. Inflammation is your body's natural healing response, but when it becomes chronic or long-term, it can silently damage your tissues, including your joints and muscles. Omega-3 fatty acids act like a team of firefighters that help to put out these inflammatory fires. Benefits for your legs. By reducing inflammation, omega-3s can help ease joint pain and improve flexibility, which is especially helpful for people with arthritis. Furthermore, omega-3s help to naturally improve blood flow, ensuring that your muscles get the oxygen and nutrients they need. This reduces the risk of cramps caused by poor circulation. The best sources. Fatty fish. This is the best source of EPA and DHA. Aim to eat fatty fish at least twice a week. Salmon, herring, mackerel, and sardines are top choices. Plant sources. Walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds contain a different type of omega-3 called ALA. Your body can convert a small amount of ALA into EPA and DHA, but it's not as efficient as getting it directly from fish. About supplements. If you don't eat fish, an omega-3 fish oil supplement might be a good option. However, always talk to your doctor about the right dose for you and choose a reputable brand to ensure purity. 3. Collagen, the glue that holds you together. If protein is the bricks for your muscles, then collagen is the cement or glue that holds your entire musculoskeletal system together. Collagen is the main component of your tendons, which connect muscle to bone, ligaments, which connect bone to bone, and cartilage, the cushioning at the end of your joints. Its importance as we age. Over time, our bodies produce less and less collagen. This causes tendons and ligaments to become less flexible and more prone to injury. The cartilage in our joints, especially the knees and hips, wears down, causing bones to rub against each other, leading to pain and arthritis. How to boost collagen. Bone broth. Slowly simmering chicken, beef, or fish bones for several hours releases collagen, gelatin, and valuable minerals. This is a traditional and highly effective method. Collagen-boosting foods. Your body needs vitamin C to make collagen, so be sure to eat plenty of vitamin C-rich foods like oranges, lemons, strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli. Collagen supplements. Collagen peptide supplements have become very popular. These peptides are small, easily absorbed, and some studies have shown they can help to reduce joint pain. Discuss this option with your doctor if you're interested.
4. Creatine, the quick charge battery for your muscles. Creatine might be a less familiar name to many, often associated with bodybuilders. However, recent research has shown its incredible benefits for older adults. Think of each of your muscle cells as having a tiny energy battery called ATP. ATP provides the power for quick, strong movements like standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or lifting a bag of groceries. Creatine acts like a rechargeable battery pack, helping to regenerate that ATP energy incredibly fast, allowing your muscles to perform with more power and for longer. Benefits for seniors. Studies have shown that for older adults, taking a creatine supplement combined with resistance exercise, like using light weights or resistance bands, can significantly increase leg strength, muscle mass, and performance in daily activities. Sources. Creatine is found naturally in red meat and fish. However, to get a therapeutic dose, a supplement is often necessary. Creatine monohydrate is the most researched, safest, and most effective form. Again, this is a decision that should be made with your doctor's guidance, especially if you have any kidney issues. 5. Glucosamine, the lubricant for your joints. Glucosamine is a natural compound found in your cartilage. It plays a key role in producing and maintaining the synovial fluid, the oil that helps your joints move smoothly, and in rebuilding cartilage itself. Help for osteoarthritis? As we age, our body's glucosamine levels drop, which contributes to the breakdown of cartilage. Glucosamine supplements, often combined with chondroitin, are one of the most popular therapies for osteoarthritis, especially in the knee. Many users report reduced pain and improved joint function. Source and notes. Glucosamine in supplements is often derived from the shells of shellfish. If you have a shellfish allergy, look for plant-based versions. The effects of glucosamine can vary from person to person, and it takes time, several weeks to months, to see a benefit. Always follow the guidance of your doctor or the product manufacturer. 6. Curcumin, the anti-inflammatory power of turmeric. Curcumin is the active compound in the spice turmeric. It's what gives turmeric its vibrant yellow color and its countless health benefits. Curcumin is known as one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents on the planet. It works by blocking many of the molecules and pathways that cause inflammation in the body. Its anti-inflammatory effect is so potent that it's been compared to some anti-inflammatory drugs, but without the same side effects. Benefits for legs and body? By reducing inflammation throughout the body, curcumin can help relieve pain in both muscles and joints, support recovery after activity, and protect cells from damage. How to use it effectively? The challenge with curcumin is that it's not easily absorbed into the bloodstream. To increase its absorption, always combine turmeric with a pinch of black pepper, which contains piperine, and a source of healthy fat, like olive oil or coconut oil. You can add turmeric powder to curries and soups, or make golden milk, a warm, soothing drink of milk, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and a dash of pepper. Supplements that use special formulations to increase absorption are also widely available. These 6 super nutrients, protein, omega-3s, collagen, creatine, glucosamine, and curcumin, along with our 3 warrior foods, create a powerful army to protect and strengthen your legs from every angle. They don't just help with the symptom of cramps, they address the root causes like muscle loss, inflammation, and poor circulation.
Part 3. Other key factors and final advice. Nutrition is the foundation, but to build total leg health, we need to add a few other key lifestyle elements. As the science shows, cramps are often a sign of an imbalance. Now let's complete the picture of leg care by looking at hydration, movement, and when to seek medical help. 1. Water, the river of life. We've mentioned water a few times, but its importance can't be overstated. Your muscles are about 75% water. When your body is dehydrated, even mildly, it directly impacts muscle function. Dehydration and cramps. Dehydration reduces your blood volume, forcing your heart to work harder to pump blood through your body. This means less blood flow to your muscles, which leads to a lack of oxygen and nutrients. More importantly, dehydration throws off the concentration of your electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, which we know are vital for muscle contraction and relaxation. This imbalance makes your nerve endings more sensitive and more likely to misfire, triggering a cramp. How much water do you need? Everyone's needs are different depending on activity level and weather. A good rule of thumb is to sip water throughout the day. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. By then, you are already dehydrated. A great way to check is to look at the color of your urine. If it's pale yellow or clear, you're well hydrated. If it's dark yellow, that's a sign you need to drink up. In addition to plain water, you can drink herbal teas and eat water-rich fruits and vegetables like watermelon, cucumber, and oranges. 2. Gentle movement and stretching. Nutrition provides the building materials, but movement is the construction process. Muscles only grow stronger when they are used. Walking. This is the simplest, safest, and one of the most effective exercises for older adults. Walking improves blood circulation to your legs, strengthens your muscles, and keeps your joints flexible. Try to walk for at least 30 minutes on most days of the week. Stretching. Regular stretching increases flexibility, reduces stiffness, and is incredibly effective at preventing cramps. Before bed, spend a few minutes doing gentle stretches. A simple one is the calf stretch. Stand facing a wall about an arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall and step one foot back, keeping your heel on the floor. Gently lean forward until you feel a stretch in your back calf muscle. Hold for 30 seconds and switch legs. During a cramp, if the cramp strikes, stay calm. Gently straighten your leg and flex your foot, pulling your toes toward your knee. Hold it until the spasm subsides. Gently massaging the cramped muscle can also help. 3. When to see a doctor. While most leg cramps are harmless and can be improved with nutrition and lifestyle changes, they can sometimes be a sign of an underlying medical issue. You should see your doctor if your cramps are very frequent and severe, and they significantly impact your sleep and quality of life. If your cramps don't get better after making changes to your diet and lifestyle, if you experience swelling, redness, or skin discoloration on your legs, the cramps are accompanied by significant muscle weakness. Medical conditions that can cause cramps include peripheral artery disease, poor circulation, diabetes, kidney disease, or the side effects of certain medications like diuretics or statins. Your doctor can help you get an accurate diagnosis and find the right treatment plan. Final thoughts. Take action today for healthier legs tomorrow. So as we wrap up today's discussion, we've explored in depth the incredible power of nutrition in fostering strong, healthy, and resilient legs. We've learned that those frustrating cramps are not an inevitable part of aging that we just have to accept. They are signals from our bodies, reminding us to pay closer attention to what we eat and drink every day. From the familiar warrior foods like eggs, bananas, and nuts, to the specialized supernutrients like protein, omega-3s, collagen, creatine, glucosamine, and curcumin, all of these are precious gifts from nature. They don't just help us banish cramps, they help us rebuild lost muscle, lubricate stiff joints, and put out the silent fire of inflammation in our bodies. This health journey is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience and starts with small, consistent changes. Maybe you'll start by adding a boiled egg to your breakfast, having a banana for a snack, or enjoying a handful of walnuts while you watch TV. Little by little, you will begin to feel a positive change from within. Remember, investing in your nutrition is an investment in your quality of life, your independence, and your joy. Strong, steady legs will carry you to gatherings with friends, on walks in the park, and on trips with your family. That is freedom. That is happiness. I hope that the knowledge and advice from today's podcast will serve as an inspiration and a guide, empowering you on your personal health journey. Disclaimer: the content of this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have heard in this program. Thank you so much for listening. I wish you abundant health, endless energy, and steady, happy steps on all your journeys ahead. Join me next time on the Golden Wellness Guide podcast.